Yeah.
He's gonna get his wish.
He's just gonna stand there like, oh, finally.
He's gonna.
Ready to record, baby.
Delicious. Mari Krombu Weebs. My name is Cole. His name is Mike. His name is Jay. We like anime, and this is episode 34 of the Anime Protagonist Podcast. And on this week's episode, we are continuing our tournament to decide who the best boy is. But before we do any of that, I turn to my co-hosts, who I saw last week in person for the first time in months, it seems. Jay, what's on your mind?
Hello, what is on my mind indeed? I've been doing a lot this past week, but I think I'm going to talk about this because it just came out today. I purchased a new vidya game.
And
highly
what game is
anticipated
that?
game, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for the Nintendo Switch console. I'm very excited to start playing it. I haven't played it yet, but I looked at a lot of the promotional material and gameplay and stuff, and I'm really hyped.
Have you? Did you enjoy 2 and 1 of Xenoblade
I enjoyed
Chronicles?
1. I didn't like 2, but from what I've heard, 3 is a lot more of kind of like a blend of the good parts of both.
Oh, okay.
Because the biggest thing that I hated from 2 was the gacha system.
Oh, I do like a gacha. I am a sucker for gambling.
Yeah.
I love gotcha.
Okay, 2, one of the
You could
biggest
say
parts
it
of 2 is
got
a
me.
very big gacha system where you get, there are a lot of waifus that are weapons.
Okay.
A lot of waifus that are weapons?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And the rarer ones are normally the strong ones. And also more waifu than the others, which are basically generic.
That sounds pretty
Nobody's.
standard.
That
Yeah,
does sound
I mean,
pretty
yeah.
standard, yeah.
I've played Genshin. I know
Yeah.
how it is.
Yeah,
I've played
okay.
Arknights.
Yeah.
I've played every gacha ever.
3 doesn't, from what I've heard, have the gacha system. It's more you
I don't
find
want
the
it. I don't want
characters
it.
in the wild.
No, miss me with
and,
that.
And like doing side quests.
I want
But
the
it
gotcha.
has like a big open world and a ton to do and explore. So
Oh, this game has like a lot of content and like a lot of bang for your buck.
yeah, and
And it,
from
like-
what I've heard, there's also DLC coming to expand upon it. So.
Oh.
I mean, haven't all of them had DLC? So like it would kind of be fitting.
So
Other
2
than maybe
did
X.
one. Did X have DLC?
I swear Definitive Edition when I got it for Switch, I think it has like DLC as well.
So
I could
it doesn't have
I could be wrong.
DLC. It has kind of like a DLC adjacent where like it's basically 1, but it has extra content on it.
Yeah, that's what I
So
Kinda
like
same
it's
thing.
not DLC in like the literal sense, but it has additional content from the original 1. Speaking of additional content, Mike, what's on your mind?
Ooh, the segue's strong today. I don't know if people can't tell. We've been out of the game for a little while. We haven't recorded sit for like weeks now, so like we're a little rusty. I'm kind of still feeling the rust, shaking her off my appendages here
No.
like a robot. Which brings me my first thing that's on my mind. I recently read all of Naoki Urasawa's manga take on something Tezuka's Astro Boy. He basically redid a story in the universe of Astro Boy, but like with that like Urasawa take. So it's like very like it's just very if you've read Monster or something, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's very Urasawa. It is maybe the best manga I've ever read. I highly recommend Pluto.
What?
Yeah,
That's,
honestly, Pluto. It's short. It's like 64 chapters.
Pluto, gotcha.
It was like 7 volumes, and
Okay.
it might be one of the best things I've read in terms of manga. I'd say
That's very high praise.
Wow.
definitely
Yeah.
check it out. It's cool. It has enough going in this. There's enough going on in the story that it's always interesting. There's a plot that goes throughout the whole thing. So there's like a linear story, but it kind of like will occasionally dive into a side story that kind of also like adds to it and like makes you think while also like making you feel things. I don't know. It's just really good. The whole thing deals with like whether or not robots, if they become so advanced that they are like indistinguishable from people, whether or not they're people kind of thing, if that makes sense.
That's actually very interesting that you're reading something like that, because the light novel that I'm currently reading, Your Forma, has a very similar idea.
Mm-hmm. It's a kind of a classic take, right? But
yeah.
It's interesting though, because it like there's a certain point in it. This is not really spoilers, but they have like the standard robot rule where they're not allowed to kill people.
Yeah.
But obviously, like for the sake of the thing, there's ones that's killing people. That's like in chapter 1, and basically what it comes down to is they kind of realize the more advanced, if you make a robot that's an indistinguishable from person, like the brain, the AI is so advanced, it's just a person at that point, and it can break its own rules. It's kind of interesting. It's a really interesting thing.
It is really interesting because at that point you have to consider, like, and I don't mean to get too philosophical here, so I'm not going to go too deep into it, but like, what is humanity? You know, if you can make an artificial intelligence that advanced that you can basically consider it human, what is the definition of humanity?
Exactly. That's why I said it was like one of the best things I've ever read, because it makes you ask those questions, which is that's a sign of a really good piece of media. Speaking of not very good pieces of media, I also finished watching some seasonal stuff like Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. I finished it today.
Did you watch the dub or the sub?
I watched it dubbed, and I watched the last episode in sub because I just wanted it to be over with. Both are bad. Except for my best boy, Bryson Bogus, who we met at AI-KON.
Yeah, good boy.
He's so good.
Our boy, probably isn't listening to this, but if he is, in some odd case, it was so nice meeting you.
Yes. Honestly, I
slipped him a card at AI-KON.
Did you actually?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. You're just a huge fan.
I did share an elevator with Kaiji Tang or whatever his name was.
With KG?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that
How
like?
tired was he?
He was pretty tired.
Yeah.
Did you basically like give him the odd like nod and just be like, yeah, I know who you are?
Yeah, I was like, oh, first time in Canada? He's like, yeah, it's great. I'm like, cool. And then he got off the elevator.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's basically the standard.
He's like, I'm just here to get paid, whatever. But he was a really nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah. They were all really nice.
Yeah.
As is their job.
Yeah, that is their job. I also finished Miruko-chan. I don't know how you spell that or how you say that.
Mieruko-chan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jay. Say that again.
Mieruko-chan?
Oh, I like the accent on that one. Yeah, it was really good. If you haven't watched it, I definitely advise people to watch that one. If you can get past like the ecchi stuff early on, it gets better.
Yeah, I remember
the ecchi stuff is just very early in it.
Yeah, and it's weird. It's like super out of place.
Goes away from it.
I remember seeing you tweeted or you posted in our Discord or something that it had a twist that you were not expecting.
Yes, like episode 10 or 11, there's like this big twist, and I'm like, it honestly, like when it happened, I was like actually stunned. I didn't know. I was like sitting there. I had to like stop everything I was doing and be like, whoa, I did not see that coming.
Was it like a good twist or just like something out of nowhere?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It was kind of like I was expecting it to do like. It could have. It was already traveling down the well-worn path, and then it just like all of a sudden it jumped out of the ruts and did its own thing, which I thought was nice. Cole, did you finish it?
Well, I'm current on the manga.
Okay, I'll talk to you off air about it.
Yeah, I'm curious what the twist is.
Yeah, you should also tell me what's on your mind.
Oh, thank you.
What a segue.
I am going through a rewatch of Overlord, seeing as that's one of the shows that's coming out this season. And guys, I didn't realize this the first time I watched it, but good. Overlord is pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a reason it's popular.
At AI-KON, Kaiji said it was his favorite isekai right now. Kaiji Tang, voice of Satoru Gojo.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. It's it's still power fantasy, but it kind of does like what One Punch Man does, where it's like it sets up these characters and all of these moving pieces around, and like you get sucked into that drama, and then Ainzul Gon just comes in and just wrecks. Or anybody from the Tomb of Nazareth comes in and they're just like so overpowered to everybody else in the world. And that's pretty much the show. Rinse, repeat. It's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, watch it.
I'm
Mike,
going to watch it.
I
feel like you'd like it.
I will like it. I know I will. But I have like the next 12 weeks, I think, to watch it. So I'll watch it at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta you've got 4 seasons to watch.
We'll get there, my guy. Don't
Breaking news. Our next review after the Clash of the Elite one is Overlord Season 1. You heard
No.
it here
Yeah.
first.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Also, waifus.
True.
Yeah.
There was
This
a
is the part
person
where I
that came
smile
to
and
our
nod.
table with a with an albedo shirt, and it was a really cool shirt.
Yeah. Albedo's good. Summon Skull. It's also
Skull.
good. Anyway, get that song ready because we are going to discuss the news. And there's the news. How about I start off the news with, finally, I have been waiting months, possibly years. I can't remember when the last time we had news on this show came out. But Chainsaw Man anime gets a new key visual, and a new trailer is to premiere on August 5th. The official Twitter account for the Chainsaw Man TV anime revealed a brand new key visual for the upcoming series and announced that a new trailer and cast information will be unveiled during a Mappa on stage event on August 5th. Anyway, Chainsaw Man, let's get ready. I've seen rumors that it should be starting in the fall, boys. In the fall.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I am excited.
I'm excited for this
Have you
new
guys-
trailer too.
Yeah, have
Yeah,
you
me
guys read any of the newer Chainsaw Man? Like, now that it's
I
restarted
haven't
back
read the
up?
original Chainsaw Man.
I have not, but I've completed the original Chainsaw Man because I have excellent taste.
Yes, I can always count on Michael to have good taste.
Oh, I see how it is.
The new chapters are good, and the Chainsaw anime should also be good. I am
I
excited.
heard that some guys from Devilman Crybaby are involved in it. I think like creature design or something like that.
Oh,
That's fine.
I thought you were
I'm
talking
okay with
about.
that.
I thought you were talking about the manga, like part 2 of the manga. I thought you were like saying, "Oh yeah, there's like a weird crossover with Devilman Crybaby." I was like,
No,
well,
no. With
maybe,
the anime.
I could see it.
With the anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
Some weird
same.
one-shot chapter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of like
Chainsaw Man's a little more tongue-in-cheek, I think, than...
Yeah, I mean that's
yeah.
just Fujimoto's style, right? He has a bit more of
Yeah.
a tongue-in-cheek flair to his manga.
yeah.
tongue-in-cheek thing.
Yeah.
Tongue
Yeah.
firmly in cheek. Anyway, that's my Chainsaw Man story. I am excited. Michael, do you have any news to tell us?
Listen, guys, I got 2 pieces of news. They're pretty quick, and they're if you're just listening to this, you're probably we'll put the link in our show description for these 2 things. So they're kind of something you need to actually see to understand. The first one is my big figgy. Listen, guys, are you a fan of Made in Abyss?
Gross?
What?
Ew.
What are you
What's
guys
that?
saying
Your
gross to?
big figgy?
Yeah.
God damn it, Cole.
what do you mean?
God,
What's wrong with a big figgy?
Your big figgy?
Are you talking about like a big Fig Newton?
I was thinking the
No.
same thing.
Just like a big figgy, you know.
Cole, I think we're
Big-
sharing a brain this episode.
Yeah. Big
Like a-
giant Fig Newton.
Yeah, you can cozy up inside it like a nice little sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come out of it
exactly.
all sticky.
Oh, so sticky.
As
I
you
hope-
do with your big figgy.
I hope this figure that I'm going to talk about next does not get sticky.
It's a figure.
Guys,
Why
do
didn't
you
you
like
say that?
Do you like Made in Abyss?
Yes.
Do you like Nanachi from Made in Abyss?
Of course. Who doesn't?
Yes, of course you'd say that.
What is that supposed to mean?
I've got news for you guys though.
What is
From
that- what's that
July
supposed to-
22nd
does he
to
mean by
October
that?
31st, FNEX is taking pre-orders for their Nanachi 1-to-1 scale life-size figure of Nanachi. It's going to begin shipping in September of 2023. The figure stands
Wait.
at what?
1-to-1?
Yeah, it's life-size.
It's
The
life
figure-
size?
The figure stands at 155 centimeters tall, also known as 5'1", and is made from
Holy
PVC and FRP, whatever that is.
Is there a
Comes with
price point
I'm getting there, Jay.
announced?
It comes
Okay.
with a metal stand to support it because it's a monstrosity. If you scroll down in the doc, there's a little picture I included of it. And this will cost you 484,000 yen, which is approximately $3,573 US as of recording. So if you
Wow.
got, you could either have a very used car or maybe like a scooter or something, or you could have
Mhm.
this life-size Nanachi.
I don't
The
know,
choice
man.
Yeah.
Look, if you have
is
some money
easy.
just kicking around, burning a hole in your pocket, maybe you want some Main Abyss merch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys should send us a message and or come to our Discord and tell us what you would do with $3,500 other than buying this figure. Or
Question of the
buy
week.
Or
the
would you
figure.
buy the figure?
Yeah.
Or would you buy the figure?
Or would you do what's right and buy the figure?
Yeah,
It looks really
that's
good,
the
though.
correct answer.
If you look at the pictures, it's a very nice figure. I just don't know if I'd want a 5'1" of it in my house.
Well, Nanachi's kind of creepy. So that's...
Yeah, exactly.
That is a bit
a
of
little-
a creepy figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like non-weebs that walk into your house would have a couple questions on your taste.
Yeah, you'd have a lot of questions asked about that figure for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd have a lot of answering to do,
Yeah.
Mhm.
for sure.
You know who else has a lot of answering to do?
Who?
Who's that?
Activision Blizzard, because for the upcoming Call of Duty Battle Royale mobile game, going by the codename Call of Duty Project Aurora, they released a new logo for it on Twitter, and a lot of people very quickly pointed out that the logo, which is kind of like a little, it looks like an A, but the left side of the A slashes up to through it to kind
It
of
looks
make
like a 4.
it kind of looks like a 4
Kinda looks like a
sideways.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like an X with like a line connecting the two leftmost points going down,
Mhm.
I guess
Yeah.
is another way to put
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you guys know Gundam at all, this is just straight up Amuro Ray's, that's his logo.
Symbol.
That he,
Yeah.
he puts it on like all his mobile suits, and people were like, immediately were like, is someone going to tell them that this is already a
Yeah.
thing? And they just ripped it off.
They just absolutely plagiarized.
What if it's
my
a
boy, Amuro
tease
Ray?
for Gundam stuff coming?
Oh, I hope
God.
not. I hope we don't have to ever cover another Fortnite collab, because I'm gonna go nuts.
We're gonna get
Well,
like
get ready,
light
because my
Yagami
next
and
story
Death
for the
Blur.
news is
Actually, I think there was just another collab that's announced or something. I forget what it was though.
John Cena's
probably.
in Fortnite.
oh that was it.
Oh, there it is.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah,
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Just
was
what we
it.
needed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's the one Jay's Game Corner hijacking the news for like 1 second.
Speaking of hijacking the news, Jay,
Oh,
do you got
I
any
do have some
stories?
news actually. Just a little bit of a status update on the Hunter x Hunter situation on Togashi's Twitter.
Perfect.
Good.
We do have a little bit of news where he actually started updating and detailing the statuses of each chapter, including the next chapter, 391, which he tweeted out on July 26th, saying that 391 is now complete. 392 and 393, as of right now, are awaiting confirmation, and 394 is, and I quote, in a clear copy of the dialogue in the balloon. If you can translate that and let us know what you think that means, that would be much appreciated, because we deliberated this over before we started, and none of us could figure it out.
No.
Oh, well, I can
No.
tell you what I figured it out.
Oh, you did?
Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dialogue is in a clear copy of the dialogue in the balloon.
Oh.
Thank you for clarifying, Michael.
Yeah, thank
You're
you
welcome.
for clearing that
Yeah.
up.
It was-
Very
I knew we
confused.
could count on Michael. He does have a big brain.
He
Yeah,
does
huge
have
brain.
a very large,
And a big figgy.
rock hard brain.
Massive figgy. Actually, I wish I had the figgy, except I also don't, because it scared me in the night. Like, just imagine you're like walking
It's
down,
just right
you're going
next
to the
to your
bathroom.
bed.
Yeah, and you see Nanachi life size. This
You wake
horrifying-
up.
Glowing eyes.
Yeah. You get it
I don't-
custom fitted so the eyes are always glowing.
Always.
Always.
And it just walks around.
Yeah,
But,
horrifying.
guys, how excited are you for the Hunter x Hunter manga?
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you here, Jay.
Yeah.
Like a 6 out of 10.
Are you caught up on the manga?
I haven't even touched the manga at all.
Okay.
And
Okay, that makes
I
makes
know
sense.
it's gonna be like years before it's adapted into the anime, so it's kind of like,
Mhm.
oh,
If
that's
even
cool,
at all.
is about my whole reaction
Yeah.
to it. I'd say,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
I'm happy for the fans.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
The manga.
That's a very diplomatic answer, and I kind of agree.
Yeah, like I haven't even watched. I know nothing about. I know nothing about Hunter x Hunter. I'm
You
sorry.
should watch Hunter x Hunter.
Should I?
Yes.
At least the Chimera Ant arc, I think you should watch.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I maybe I'll pick it up like after the Chimera, like basically where the anime ends. I should pick up the manga just to see kind of like where
Yeah.
where it is right now, so I kind of understand
Yeah.
a little more about this.
Yeah. All I
So
know
you
is
understand
that
the
they're
hype.
Yeah,
all I know is that they're on their way to the Dark Continent or something like that.
yeah, some kind of dark chocolate or something like that.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready
Some
for the
kinda
game
dark
corner?
daddy.
Hell yeah! Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's go right now. You know what's kind of weird when we have to sit here in silence as nothing plays.
God.
I'm not even addressing it. I'm not even going to address that. I'm not even going to...
Welcome to Jay's Game Corner. We have a little bit of news for you today, just covering the latest and greatest in gaming and
News.
greatest. Yeah, and news. Our top story in gaming today. Guys, do you like Mario Kart?
Yeah. Actually,
No.
yeah, I really like Mario Kart. It's one of the only video games that I'm actually good at.
Awesome,
I kind
awesome.
of
Do you
prefer
like,
Diddy Kong Racing.
Honestly, I'm kind of waiting for that to come to the expansion pass before I get it, because I do want to try that game out. But
Diddy
Mario
Kong
Kart,
is, yeah,
yeah,
it's underrated. Good game.
it is a really good game. But do you like Mario Kart tracks?
What?
Like
Rainbow Road?
Like the racetracks?
various tracks in Mario Kart, yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Well, do I have some news for you?
Oh,
On
boy.
Thursday, Nintendo unveiled their second wave of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC tracks. These new additions include Mario Circuit 3 from Super Mario Kart, Mushroom Gorge from Mario Kart Wii, Sydney Sprint from Mario Kart Tour, Snowland from the GBA Mario Kart, New York Minute from Mario Kart Tour, an all-new track to both Mario Kart 8 and Tour, Sky High Sunday, and to everyone's delight,
Yes.
Waluigi
finally.
Pinball from Mario Kart
Apparently,
8.
Yes.
One of the
Yes.
best courses in Mario Kart's history.
Yes.
Waluigi's Pinball.
Everyone
I watched
is...
I watched a TikTok actually where it was a guy like talking about all these courses and basically just playing like the music for them. And man, does Mario Kart have good music?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
it's fun. It's good.
Yeah, it's
It
all
is
good.
very good. And 8, they actually like recorded the music live instead of, I think in the older ones, it was like all digital, like made through MIDI or something like that.
Yeah.
But like this is like using an actual orchestra and music and like actual instruments and stuff like that, which I think is really cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Mario Kart Booster Pass Wave 2 will be available on August 4th as paid DLC or as a free add-on for Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pass subscribers. So
That's
if you're
me.
subscribed to the Expansion Pass, you will get it automatically.
I am.
Hey,
and
cool.
I will.
I'm that too.
That is
yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Except Cole will still only play like the same Mushroom Cup course, and he'll still be Shy Guy.
I will still be Shy Guy, but Michael, you underestimate my power in Mario Kart.
Oh,
I
he
do.
actually is pretty good unless we're playing 200cc.
Oh, I can't keep up, like, where you actually have to, like,
Drift.
Pay
not
attention.
accelerate through the corners.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean?
Well, you
Yeah.
you famously
Or-
play 100cc, right?
No, I do 150.
Do you 150? Oh, I thought you played
Yes.
100. Last time I played you, we
No.
played 100.
We're going to have to do a Mario Kart game. Maybe we'll
I
do
will
it
lose.
on our Discord. And have a
Maybe.
little
That-
tournament. That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
That would be
Yes.
fun, actually. Yeah.
I do have a capture card that is just collecting dust over there, so
It's just been
Ooh.
itching to be used.
it is.
That would
Maybe
be a
some
little fun.
YouTube live
Mhm.
content going on our Twitch if we set that up.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Little tease for the future.
Yeah.
Speaking
some
of a
teas.
That
little
we're just
tease for the future,
making
we've got
up
some
right
games
now.
coming to PlayStation Plus, guys.
Woo!
I'm just going to run over the monthly PlayStation Plus games for August, available to Essential, Extra, and Premium subscribers.
Hey, I'm
These games-
Guess
essential.
who just signed up for their premium subscription?
When I guess Cole.
This guy.
Is it your wife, Mike?
Hell no.
No, it's me.
Oh, it's Cole. Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You were close. You were close.
I was very... You know what? I tried.
Famously
I tried.
not close enough, though.
Yeah. Close, but no cigar.
Jay,
That's my
tell us about these
nickname.
games.
Yeah,
Games
quickly.
include Yakuza
We're
Like
running
a
out of
Dragon,
time.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, and Little Nightmares.
Tony Hawk's.
Man,
Dude,
this is a
Tony
good
Hawk's Pro
lineup.
Skater.
Yeah.
I also heard that like the Pro Skater remakes are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, actually I'm probably going to go and download it once we're done recording.
Yeah. It's maybe fun
Yeah.
to just like kick around for a while, listen to that soundtrack.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
soundtrack in those games too.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just fun.
Yeah.
They're just fun
no,
games.
It's just
mess around.
Just fun games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brings me back to my childhood too, so that's always a fun
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
And also Little Nightmares. You know what? I borrowed this game from the library not too long ago, and it's pretty quick. I think it's like 6 or 8 hours to beat. And honestly, it's really good. I definitely recommend it to people who want like kind of like a challenging little. I don't know what to call it, like a platformer, but it's not. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually you mentioned it when the news broke and was posted in our Discord, and I meant to ask you to basically elaborate on it a bit more because I was interested.
Yeah, I kind of do a bad job of explaining games, but like basically you're this little person and you're trying to like escape in this world where everything's like trying to kill you and everything's like these little like dolls, I guess is the easy way to put it. Like you're the only people in this world.
Okay.
And for some reason everything's trying to kill you, and a lot of it you have to be stealthy. Like you can't really kill anything, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
So
just go
it's
watch like a YouTube trailer and you'll get it instantly. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Okay. It seems.
Is it like
pretty
Hollow
cool.
Knight?
I've never played Hollow Knight, but it kind of looks similar. I think in Hollow Knight you're a little more powerful though, aren't you?
Yeah, Hollow Knight is kind of like Metroid. If you've played any of the Metroid games.
Yeah. No, this one it's a third person. No, it is. I don't remember.
Wait, Cole, are you a fan of Hollow Knight?
I like the aesthetic of it, but it looks too hard for me.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you if you were gonna get Silk Song because I know that that's coming.
No, it's that's way too hard for little old me.
People who
That's
like
fair.
Hollow Knight tend to like Dark Souls and stuff like that, and that's just like too advanced level of gaming for me.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of fair things, what say you we head over to the mailbag?
To the mail.
To Mike's mailbag. Here we go.
Well, we're here in the mailbag, guys. The mailbag that I've been foisted upon. It is mine, apparently. My name, I've been trying to take it off. It won't come off.
We have that name embroidered.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no, you're now
embroidered.
Mailman Mike.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm Mailman Mike.
Mailman Mike along with Postman Pat.
Oh, there we go.
Here's the Postman Pat theme song, everybody.
Postman Pat, and his black and white cat.
I like how we always just be quiet, even though like it probably is not going to happen.
I'm
Anyway.
putting it in.
Okay,
Oh,
be
he's
quiet.
putting it in.
Okay, be quiet because we have our first audio mailbag recorded live in person at AI-KON 2022. Are you ready?
Yes.
First in-person mailbag. What's the best cosplay you guys have seen on only by day 2?
So what's the best cosplay we saw day 2 of AI-KON? I don't know, do we open this up to all of AI-KON? Because I kind of can't separate the days in my head very well.
Oh, I have a story, guys.
Go ahead, Jake, 'cause I'm going to think.
Okay, I think you guys know what my favorite cosplay was because I spent like the entire second day looking for them to get a picture of them.
Yeah.
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 And that was
the Yamato cosplay. From One Piece.
I for sure thought we were just going to move on and just be like, yeah, for sure. And then not even
All
mention.
right. Well, my favorite cosplay was
Sorry,
that
Jay.
Yamato cosplay was
Very good. Yeah.
It was a really good cosplay.
We got a picture of it, I think.
Yeah, I think we posted it
on our Instagram, right?
Instagram, Twitter, and also in our Discord.
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
Right.
At Xiaomei Art on Twitter or
How do you
Instagram.
know that?
Oh,
How do you remember
I
that?
tag them in things on our Instagram. Follow our Instagram and Twitter as well.
Also, follow our Instagram and Twitter.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said follow hers.
No, mine.
Oh, follow
ours.
Michael's.
Yeah. No, not
Follow
mine.
ours,
Follow
comrade.
ours.
Follow Michael's
Yeah.
exclusively.
Oh man, we're
The
awful.
podcast also has one.
Yes, we are. On
Follow
everything.
the podcast
And
one.
come to our Discord.
Yes, we'd love to have you.
Yes.
Um,
What is happening?
I don't know. We've kind of broken down.
Yeah. This is the rust right here
It's-
kicking in.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh shoot! I was supposed to be thinking of a cosplay
yeah,
that I
honestly, I don't know anything about her, but I really like that Esdeath cosplay that we ran into. Bunny Girl
Bunny
Brie.
Girl Brie.
Yeah,
liked. Bunny Girl Brie. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was pretty
that was
good.
a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, high end cosplay.
Oh, I know. I thought of another one that was pretty funny.
Go ahead.
The gems from Genshin.
Yes, that was
Oh,
good. The Primo
those,
Gems.
Yes, those were my favorite ones.
There was a group
Those
of
were,
like the local cosplayers going around, and they just out of nowhere just decided mid-con to just slap on these Primo Gem like mascot outfits, and they were just dancing around, and they had like what do they say on their signs, Cole?
Oh, like one of them would be like, I didn't get you anything, or like one of them was like a code for free gems. Like they all had little signs on them.
Yeah.
That one was good. I like those ones. And just like how like extra they were too.
Yes.
Like whenever you'd go up and take a picture, they'd all like strike a pose.
Yeah. Oh, they were on Instagram, AI dolls. That's if you want to follow them. There's pictures of that there.
I think we got them for an outro,
we did.
didn't we?
We did record an outro with the Primo Gems while they were in Primo Gem costume.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All according to Keikaku.
Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot about that one. That one was good. I was also wearing a cosplay on Saturday.
Yes, it was one of my favorites you've ever worn.
Yeah, one of my few.
I was also
you.
wearing
I was no wig though.
No.
Guys, I did order a wig though.
Oh,
Did you actually? Oh, nice.
Yeah, it should
you going
arrive
to,
tomorrow.
Are you going to wear it at our next convention?
Maybe. My boss saw the picture of me in the cosplay. He's like, "You have to wear that for Halloween."
Yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't.
I'm like, I don't, cause going to work in some anime cosplay.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want to be some weeb.
Yeah, that's my dirty little secret.
That's what I already am.
Yeah, I'm a weeb. People
You
don't
should
need
have just
to know
been like,
that about
oh,
me.
that wasn't a cosplay. That was just my normal streetwear.
That's
Yeah,
just
that's
what
what I
at
wear
home.
outside of work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, you wore a cosplay on Saturday.
Yes, I wore my lazy cosplay because I'm tall and have dark hair. I wore my Tobio Kageyama from Haikyuu cosplay, which is just basically a volleyball outfit, volleyball uniform.
Very good.
Yeah.
There was a lot of those. There was a lot of Haikyuu cosplays.
Yes, as my coworker who was at the convention said, yeah, there's a lot of your volleyball team here.
Yeah. There
Did
was.
Did you win?
yeah.
Did you win nationals?
No, I am not a very good athlete. And actually, there was this group of three. I forget what their Instagram was, but they came up to us at the table. I don't think you were there, Cole, but they all three of them. Two of them were cousins, or no, there were two were twins, and one was their cousin or something. And then they were all wearing matching Haikyuu cosplays. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I remember those. I remember those three. Yeah.
Nice. I remember I was walking at the convention and there was somebody cosplaying as Tanjiro and Nezuko.
Yeah.
And they yelled over to me. They're like, "Oh, Gyu, can we get a picture with you?" I'm like, "No."
Just
no, you can't.
No.
And then I walked away.
Just crushing dreams.
I remember another story you told where you were walking into an elevator with Ray plush and you had.
Yes, K. So we had Ray plush at our table, which doesn't belong to me. It belongs to my brother. But we had Ray plush, which was a huge hit all weekend.
First, start by explaining to the listeners what Ray plush is. Not everyone may be familiar.
Everybody knows what Ray plush is. It's a plush of Ray.
Perfect.
From Rei Ayanami from Evangelion. Anyway, so I'm taking Ray plush back up to the room for safekeeping because her power level is too high. She can't stay down on the...
So strong.
Yeah. So I was bringing her back up to my hotel room, and I get in the elevator, and who's in the elevator? Michael. Who do you think's in the elevator?
I don't know, Jay.
I mean,
no.
I was in the corner.
It was two cosplayers. One of them was cosplaying as Asuka, and one of them was cosplaying as Rei. And I regret not asking for the Rei cosplayer to hold Ray plush, and then I could have gotten a picture like that, but they got off on the next floor and I wasn't quick enough to think of what to do.
It's the way it goes. It's the one you think of right after. You're like, dang, that's what I should have done.
Yeah.
Shoot.
It's just one of those moments, you know?
Yeah. But it was good. Getting on the elevator and they saw me carrying Ray plush.
They knew.
We all three of us in that elevator, we knew what was happening.
Yeah, you knew what was
I knew.
up. Yeah.
You all knew it was up, but nothing happened out of it. Nothing came from it.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately.
Next con.
And then there was some people offering to buy Ray plush.
Yeah, Ray plush was a hit.
Ray plush
you
was
were saying one person came up and they're like, "Oh my god, is that a real Ray plush?"
Yeah. No, they were
just so excited.
They were so excited, but they were basically saying that's the authentic Ray plush. I'm like, maybe? I don't know.
Official
maybe.
Ray plush.
Yeah, no, actually.
It is.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe it is. But
Ray plush.
Yeah, it actually is the authentic Ray plush. And then I also had somebody trying to buy my perfect grade Gundam as well.
Oh, there were a ton of people that came to the table for your perfect grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you say we go to the finale of our Best Boys tournament, boys?
What do you say we go to a break and then do that?
Oh, right.
That sounds like a better idea, honestly.
Yeah.
I love breaks.
Yes.
Mm-hmm,
I too like breaks, especially when my room is this Hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one. No, it is so hot.
No, it's steamy.
I hate to be that guy, but I'm actually like cold right now.
I hate
There's a
you.
vent right at my feet, and it's just blowing
Mike,
cold
can I
air
like
on me.
record where you are?
This air
No.
conditioning is just too much. Perhaps
Guys.
I will turn down my air conditioning.
I must simply decline your warmness.
I must go fetch a blanket to record this second part of the podcast.
Okay,
Anyway.
Mr. King.
Break.
You! What are you?
You haven't figured it out yet? I'm the Saiyan who came all the way from Earth for the sole purpose of beating you. I am the warrior that you've heard of in legends, pure of heart and awakened by fury. That's what I am. I am the super podcaster, Son Mikey!
Oh no!
And with that, we're back. We're gonna be going over the second half of our Best Boy Battle Tournament? Question mark?
I think.
Yeah.
It's kind of a tournament.
If you forgot,
Round robin.
Round
robin.
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Battle
If
Royale.
you forgot what the rules are, basically the characters are dropped into a football stadium, a CFL football stadium.
football stadium.
We're Canadian. It's essentially the same thing as an NFL one, just a little bigger. Tiny bit bigger.
Yeah, like how Canada's bigger than the US.
Yeah,
Yes.
but also the remember the uprights are at the front,
Hasn't come
the end zone.
hasn't played a factor yet, but I'm sure it will this time, Cole. So the characters are able to use the stands, but if they're thrown out of the stadium, there's a bunch of like slice and dice and lasers out there, and they're going to be chopped to bits. So the characters are going to have their standard equipment as per. We're going to do probably anime rules, maybe some manga stuff if we feel like it, if they have to. Just because that's what most people won't be familiar with. First to kill, knock out, or otherwise incapacitate their foe is the winner. And the characters are going to have no prior knowledge of the other characters and their abilities. So, for example, if they're facing Naruto, they don't know that Naruto can do the Shadow Clone Jutsu. And they don't know that he's probably going to try Talk no Jutsu either. But here's the thing. Naruto can't do Talk no Jutsu because the characters are going to view each other as a mortal, imminent threat to their life, and they must defeat them. And then the winner is going to stay in the pool. The loser will be removed from the pool. And at the end, there will be one. At the end of this episode, there will be one. There can only be one.
One
And-
will be left standing.
That's right. And
That's right.
Should I wrap it up the last results, or do you one of you guys want to do it?
You can go ahead, Mike. It seems like you're on a roll right now.
Okay. So basically, here I'll quickly just go over the matchups we had, and if you want to hear any of these matchups, go back and listen to last week. But the first one we had was Hisoka versus Guts. Guts came out on top. We had Naruto versus Killua. Naruto came out on top. Tobio Kageyama of Haikyuu fame was defeated by Guts.
Surprise.
Edward Elric's alchemy could not save him from Itachi Uchiha's Mangekyo Sharingan abilities. Mob Psycho, what is his name again?
Shigeo.
Shigeo was able to destroy Kakashi Hatake, threw him into the laser beams, slice and dice and lasers, as I put it.
Yep.
Then we had Rintaro Okabe from Steins Gate falling to Itachi Uchiha, which just comical how easily he fell. Yep. Then we had a tough one, Inosuke versus Katsuki Bakugo, which in this one, Inosuke came out on top. Then we had Kaneki facing off against another Demon Slayer, Zenitsu, and Zenitsu managed to defeat him. We then had Mob facing off against his second opponent, Eren Yeager, which basically did the exact same thing, just threw Eren Yeager through the slice and dice and lasers. And then L from Death Note, which famously has really no physical abilities that would help him survive this tournament, was also thrown into the slice and dice and lasers. And then we had Zenitsu facing off against Fushiguro from Jujutsu Kaisen. We decided Fushiguro would win this one, probably just because of his domain expansion powers. We're wrapping it up here. We're getting close. Zoro faced off against Guts in a battle of who is the stronger swordsman. And I think we basically said that Zoro's superpowers were just too much and that Guts wouldn't be able to cut him.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, a unanimous decision. I even voted for the One Piece character.
Yeah, that was shocking.
Yeah.
So then Fushiguro made his second appearance against Naruto. And in this one, Naruto's godlike abilities just destroyed Fushiguro. It was really not that close. Then we had one that we really debated about for quite a bit. Deku versus Levi from Attack on Titan, in which Levi came up on top. That was a close one, but I think we came down on the side of the military experience, basically beating the child.
Yeah.
And then our final matchup of our last episode, we had Tanjiro, the Demon Slayer, versus Yuji Itadori, the Cursed Spirit-ish guy. And that one came down to a tiebreaker in which Jay decided that basically without Sukuna, Yuji is basically equal to Tanjiro, but Sukuna, if he decides to play a role, kind of just pushes the scale just slightly, ever so slightly into Itadori's favor. And now with that, we are all caught up to speed and we are ready to continue our battle.
That's right. I'm still salty about that last one, but everybody's waiting on bated breath to see who is coming up next. We got 24, Osamu Dazai.
Ooh.
Versus number 15, Yuji Itadori.
Ooh.
I don't know anything about Dazai.
Okay,
Jace?
so none of... Basically, Dazai is a very smart former mafia member from the... that works for the superpowered agency. I forget what they're specifically called. But he's essentially... not really a detective, but he's kind of like a quote-unquote detective. Well, it's the Armed Detective Agency, so yes, he is a detective. I forgot
What's
my
his
own
powers, Jay?
Jay,
what are his powers?
combat abilities. Combat abilities.
So his essential power is that no abilities can work around him if he's touching them.
Right.
Okay.
So this one, I think... So basically... And he's really fast, too. I think I remember him dodging, bullets and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think what this one comes down to, really, is... Can he dodge Itadori, who is basically a superhuman himself? He's superhumanly fast.
Yeah, because I'd assume that all of his I don't know what they call it, but kind of exorcist stuff.
Oh, his cursed ability.
Yeah, his cursed ability. I feel like that would be moot since
Does Dazai carry a weapon?
He has a gun.
He has a gun. Yeah.
But I don't know. The gun is actually an interesting point here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, would Yuji be able to land a hit on him?
So one thing I don't think Jay mentioned is that Dazai, his whole main character trait is that he wants to die.
Yes, that is true. He does want to die.
Oh, I remember this guy.
He does want to
remember this
die. I
character.
forgot about that.
Yeah,
which is his main character thing. So
I don't know if that plays a role here.
The fact that
yeah. Are you saying he would just stand there and take the punch and explode?
Honestly, maybe.
Here's the thing: if he saw it as a mortal threat to his own life and didn't,
no one else's
to his friends, then he'd probably just stand there and take it.
Honestly, he probably would.
But if it mattered for the whole Armed Detective Agency, then he'd probably actually put up a fight.
I'm going Itadori.
I think I'm going Itadori too. I think honestly, just Itadori on his own could probably beat him to a pulp, even without cursed ability.
Well, I don't know about that. Honestly, it's that last thing you just said to me.
It's the suicidal thing, yeah.
It's the suicidal thing, because you said the guy can dodge bullets.
Yes, he is. Oh,
Itadori is fast.
Yeah.
But he's not that fast. And then also he carries a weapon, a gun.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's true.
So if it's a threat to if he gets past Dazai, then his friends are in danger, then I'd probably say Dazai would pull out a win.
It's just one-on-one though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it's just
so
the fight ends and then he just goes home and does his normal stuff.
Yeah, we're coming down on the fact that Dazai's probably just going to let himself die.
Yeah.
He's going to get his wish.
He's just going to stand there
finally. He's going to see him as a mortal threat and be like, yes!
Finally.
Honestly, though, Cole, because like there's like scenes in the show where he's like, they'll just be like on the beach and then they see him floating in the water and they're like, what happened? He's like, oh, I tried drowning myself and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So,
like in the
probably.
OP, he jumps off a building.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe he won't be able to die. But in this case, Itadori moves on.
Moving on.
Yeah.
25, Inosuke Hashibara
Okay.
versus number 23, Mob.
Oh, freaking Mob.
Sorry,
Mob's
Inosuke.
too strong.
Yeah, Mob's way too strong.
Mob's too strong.
Mob's too strong.
Mob's got to be
Yeah.
nerfed here.
Yeah. It's one punch.
He is One Punch Man, but
He's
he's
better
mental.
One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
when I said
I know
before
that.
we started recording last week that if Saitama were on this, he'd like sweep the whole thing?
Yeah.
Well,
We
yeah.
found our Saitama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But-
hold on.
Yeah, let's think about
There
this.
Might be something here.
Yeah.
Like right now, number 23, Mob again, going up against.
we already decided the winner. Okay.
Yeah, Mob.
Okay. Mob moves on.
Versus number 21, Naruto Uzumaki.
Ooh. Finally, a
Oh,
worthy
interesting.
opponent.
Okay, so let's just
Because
think
Mob
here.
is a little boy. All you need is a hit on him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Difficult, but Naruto's got.
But would he
lot of
be able
abilities.
to approach him without like being held back with telepathy?
Okay, let
Or
me
with,
paint
like,
a mental picture for you here. They're in the ring. They're both pissed. So Mob is mad. Naruto's also mad and taking this fight seriously. Naruto uses Shadow Clone Jutsu
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and then uses Sexy Jutsu. Mob is so distracted by the Sexy Jutsu because he's just a little boy, right?
He is just a little boy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's ashamed to even look at Naruto at this point. He's caught off guard. Naruto does his trick where he turns into a shuriken and then Mob is dead.
That's a silly description, of course. But I feel like all Naruto needs is one hit on him.
Yeah. He just
And
has
the
to get
fact that
one.
Naruto can create many of himself,
Yeah.
He could
which
probably
is
fill the
something that no one
stadium.
else is something that no one else on this list can do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe it's a cop out, but I think it might be Naruto. And then that's just one of his abilities. He has other stuff he can do as well.
We're not even
Yeah.
talking about Sage Mode and also
Yeah.
his nine-tailed fox.
Yeah. Like, I kind of want Naruto to win, just like because I don't like the overpowered characters usually. But I honestly think he might actually take this. Like,
Well,
the
thing
more I
is
think
that,
about
like,
it.
you're saying you don't like the overpowered characters, but I feel like Naruto is overpowered himself.
I don't know if he's overpowered or just the one character that can beat Mob.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly.
Because I honestly think Naruto could go down. Okay, but can Mob destroy all his shadow clones at once?
I don't know if he can destroy them all at once. I think he can take care of like a big pack of them, but like
Yeah.
We're also talking
Naruto
about a guy.
how many shadow clones can Naruto make?
We're also talking about a guy who can throw buildings at people. So I mean,
But all I'm
Naruto-
thinking is Naruto just needs to survive long enough to get a kunai to hit Mob in the neck.
but can
That's all
he
he needs.
survive long enough?
That's what I'm asking.
I think he could.
I think he could too.
There aren't any buildings in a CFL stadium.
Yeah, but you have the stadium.
But you can't break the
You can't
stadium.
destroy
Yeah.
the stadium.
Why not?
Well, actually, you know what?
That goes against the rules.
We did say we
did
can use
destroy
the
stadium
stands
in the last
yeah.
one. We did
Yeah,
destroy
you can
the stadium.
use the stands.
Yeah.
Well, like
I don't
the
think you can
stadium
use this-
is part of the stands.
I don't think you can use the stadium as a weapon.
Okay. Hear
the
me out here.
stadium is the stadium is the stadium.
OG Naruto, when they fight Zabuza,
Yeah.
Naruto does the thing where he turns Sasuke into the shuriken and he's behind him and then he throws a shuriken at Zabuza and beats him, right?
Yeah.
Remember, everyone remembers that? That's my favorite scene in Naruto.
Sure.
Sure.
He just does that with his own shadow clone. Mob doesn't know that he has shadow clones. He's able to sneak attack him basically that way.
Yeah.
Would
I think that's all he has to do.
would Dimple be in this fight?
No.
No dimplies.
No dimple. Yeah, no, in this situation I think combat experience probably plays a factor as well.
Yeah.
Mob is good against one-on-one cuz like it's easy enough, you can just toss your enemy aside. But if you're going up against somebody who has combat experience and knows how to use their abilities,
Yeah. I also want to make this known. One was asked if Mob were to go up against Tornado from One Punch Man, who would win? and he said that it would probably be a draw. So he can be beaten.
Of course. Yeah, he's a small child.
Yeah, he's just a little boy.
And I think probably what Cole touched on too is important. He is kind of emotionally fragile, right? Like whereas
that's kind of what gets him to 100%, right? Like
right.
is when he snaps.
Right.
What's the seven tail or the nine tail fox's name? Kuruma.
Kuruma, yeah.
I mean, that's also a factor.
Yeah.
Like, Naruto himself can throw buildings too, if he wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what? I think we've talked enough on this one. I think we just have to go to a good old fashioned vote.
Naruto.
Jay?
I think it's Naruto.
I also think it's Naruto. I think we finally found, after we just talked about how Mob was unbeatable.
It's usually how it works.
Yeah, we found the one guy that could beat him.
It's usually how it is.
Because looking back
Take it from me.
All of our combatants, I don't think a single one of these guys could have taken him, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll take it from me. I'll never forget when Rem was defeated in our
last fight
or last
tournament.
It was the roommates one.
Oh, the roommates one. Yes.
Yep. All right, so we got Naruto again.
Oh
God.
Versus number 19, Kurapika.
Ooh, Kurapika.
Is that the chain person?
Yeah, that's the chain person from Hunter x Hunter.
So essentially, his whole thing is he has he has chains, and he has really all his abilities. I don't think are going to actually factor into this fight because his main thing is he made a contract to get more powers than he would normally have, but he can only use them against certain opponents, or else he'll die. So he can't use all of his best abilities against Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So really, he is very handcuffed in this fight. And I just don't think he really has the power to beat basically a god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
That does
make sense. I'm fine with Naruto moving on in this one.
Yeah. Naruto.
We have our new overpowered character.
Yeah, here we go. And watch him get defeated in this next round.
How many
do we know all of the characters, or are there any new ones in that?
There's some that haven't showed up yet.
Okay.
Yeah, don't you worry. I got the list here.
Yeah, we know what we're doing. We're professional podcasters, totally.
Number 2, Satoru Gojo.
Oh,
there he is.
There he is.
Versus number 1, Levi Ackerman.
This one isn't even close.
Gojo wins. It's Gojo.
Yeah,
so,
Gojo.
okay, so basically Levi, very fast, good with swords, combat experience. Gojo is literally like, he's Superman.
Dude, Domain of Infinity.
Yeah.
He's basically Dr. Manhattan.
He could literally stand there still. Levi's flying out of the air, fidget spinning around, and his sword wouldn't even hit him because he's got infinite void.
Yeah, he can't.
Yeah.
Levi can't touch him. Literally, he cannot touch him.
Yeah.
He cannot touch him.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you don't understand. He cannot touch him.
Yes, are you saying that? Wait, hold on. Let me see if I understand this right. Are you saying that Levi Ackerman cannot touch him?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Right. Okay.
I'm glad you understand.
So
Jay, do you understand?
Hold on. Let me just make sure I understand. If
it's okay, we can take our time here. We can
spell it out. Yeah.
Okay. So let's say you know the song by MC Hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
he got it. He nailed it.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. That's exactly right.
Okay.
Yeah. Levi Ackerman's getting blasted by some purple beam, some purple ball.
I'm honestly, I'm just picturing like Levi going to slash him, and then Gojo just like breaks his neck.
He'd take his time and explain how it works, and then
and Levi'd be getting so angry.
He'd grab him and then just start wailing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that'd be fun.
He'd grab him, fly up in the air, and then hollow purple him away.
Yeah.
And then we were having to rebuild the stadium after this matchup because I think Gojo went a little overboard.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Just a smidge.
Yeah.
Relax. Okay. The next one is Shota Todoroki.
Ooh, Todoroki.
Versus Gojo again.
Oh. At least this one's a little more even, I think. Because we got the fire powers, really, right? But oh wait, no, because he fights that fire guy. Shoot.
Yeah,
but also can't touch him still.
Yeah. Also again, I cannot emphasize this enough.
Hold on. Wait, what are you trying to say?
Okay, I want you guys to understand this because I don't know if you guys are grasping this. He cannot be touched.
Okay, let me see if I can get like an actual physical hold on this concept.
You can't. You can't.
Oh.
You can't
Oh,
because
on the
you can't-
concept.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you meant on Gojo because
Yeah.
you can't touch him.
I think I understand now. You can't touch him,
Okay.
just like MC
Yeah.
Hammer.
Yeah,
That's
Gotcha.
right.
just like
Okay.
MC
Yeah.
Hammer. Exactly.
So Todoroki flies around, does his fire and ice. Gojo probably just stands there, right?
Yeah.
And then
And then does the same thing.
Does the
He's
same
like, Let me
thing.
show you how this works.
yeah, and then
starts beating the shit out of some little kid.
nice.
And then Purple
Nice.
blasts him away.
nice.
Yeah. So Gojo wins again. And we'll take a quick little moment here to rebuild our stadium again.
Again, thank you,
Again.
Gojo.
Thank you, Gojo.
We only have so much budget to work with here,
for
and we're
being-
running out of it.
wildly reckless with our budget.
Number 30, Yu Ishigami.
Oh no!
Oh no, my boy,
Jay,
versus
my son.
versus number 21, Naruto.
No, my
Uzumaki.
son, my poor son.
Jay,
Oh, my poor boy.
Jay, do you want to explain Yu Ishigami from Kaguya-sama Love is War's combat
Can you
abilities?
tell us? Yeah, can you tell us about his
Not
abilities,
his,
please?
not his whole backstory, just his combat
just his
abilities.
abilities.
All right, here's his abilities. And this is
Specifically how he would beat Naruto.
Just
He's-
silence.
He plays game good.
He play game good.
yeah.
He got second place in track and field once. He can
He,
he can punch people.
It's true.
yeah. He
so,
did get-
so can Naruto though.
Yeah. He also can say terrible words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, could really hurt Naruto's feelings.
It's true. That would just make Naruto mad, which is probably not
Yeah,
a good call.
I don't know.
So here's my question, like
Yes.
honest question: how does Naruto see Yu Ishigami as a mortal threat?
They just do. They just do. He doesn't know what he is. He just sees him as a threat. And
Right.
unfortunately for him,
He was wrong.
yeah.
I'm just picturing Ishigami like let's say they're beamed into the stadium and he's looking around. He's like, hey, I gotta fight somebody who's gonna take me down. And then there's Naruto.
He's like, oh,
And he's like holding up his fist, ready to fight Naruto. And then Naruto just like destroys him.
yeah, because
Yeah.
he doesn't know about like supernatural abilities.
No,
Yeah.
he has no idea what he's
no,
getting
he just
into.
thinks he's some dude.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's getting absolutely destroyed by like 40 shadow clones.
Yeah. Just pummeling him mercilessly.
Would it even like get to shadow clones? Wouldn't he do
No,
like the
Nar-
what's the ball thing? I forget what that's called.
Rasengan.
Yeah,
Rasengan. I don't think he would even need Rasengan. Like he could. I
just
honestly
a
like
shuriken, just a freaking shuriken.
Naruto.
No. I just let me imagine that where Naruto comes at him with a Rasengan.
Oh, poor Ishigami.
Explodes Ishigami.
No, my boy, my poor
Your son.
boy,
I like
my
how-
son. That's my son.
I like how we're just torturing Jay by just talking about his boy getting brutally murdered by Naruto. Okay,
I mean, what
let's
else are
move
you
on.
guys here for? That's why we're
my
friends.
son.
It's to break my spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cole, who is the next battle?
That makes me feel better about Tanjiro. Next up, number 21, Naruto again. We're starting to run out of names here. Getting some repeats versus Gojo.
Well, I mean, MC Hammer.
This one's
Yeah,
a
but-
tough one.
Guys, MC Hammer.
I know. You're
Okay, so quickly list off the who's faster.
Gojo probably.
Yeah,
Gojo's
Well-
really fast.
guys, MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can stress that enough. Cole, can you
Yeah.
stress this as much as I am stressing it right now?
I think you're right. Mike, do you understand this concept?
I think I've grasped it at this point. I think we've got it that he cannot be touched. But like he
Can't be touched.
I don't know. I'm struggling to think of a way where Naruto could come out with this one, but that's such a key ability.
The only thing
See-
I can ask is there a way to defeat or to break out of domains introduced in Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yes,
Not his.
Yeah, not his. But like you can physically break out of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, they're easier to break into.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Or if you expand your own domain within them, I think is another way, which Naruto doesn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's nothing he can do.
I'm trying to think about it. Basically, Gojo has to be beat by like Mob or something like that. It has to be like a psychic boy, right?
Yeah.
Gojo
You're not
can't
gonna.
be beaten.
Yeah.
You're not-
There's
you're not gonna
beat
there's
him
one
physically.
character in existence. One character that can do it, and he's not in this tournament.
I'm caught up to the physical manga, Cole. So yes, I know how Gojo eventually does get beaten.
But he doesn't get beaten.
Right.
He just
He's outwitted.
yeah. I'll
basically.
stop there. I'll stop there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I as much as I kind of want Gojo to go down to Naruto, I just can't think of a way that it would happen.
No, I can't
just-
either.
No.
I can't.
MC Hammer's too strong, guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
he can't be touched.
Yep.
Can't be
I think-
touched in physically or in this tournament.
I think we just got to move on. I think Gojo's taking it. No one can touch him yet. Who can beat this unbeatable character? See, I tried to jinx it there.
Mm-hmm. Unbeatable. No one could possibly
No,
beat him.
I think we found the guy.
Yuji Itadori
Oh no.
Oh no.
versus Joseph Joestar.
Oh no.
Nigerundayo!
Joseph Joestar.
That's
Jay,
the first Joestar, right?
That's the
Jay
second.
explain Joseph Joestar.
Okay.
Okay, so Joseph Joestar, are we talking about old Joseph or young Joseph?
What I would say
Peak
young
ability.
Young
Peak
Joseph?
ability would be young Joseph. I
Young
think.
Joseph. Okay, so
Okay.
he's a guy with basically a breathing technique like it's kind of like the breathing, but I'd say that it's actually like a magical ability rather than just like a
Yeah.
fighting technique.
Yeah.
That basically harnesses the power of the sun.
And here's the problem with this ability, I think, in this scenario. His ability is like basically only really that super useful against vampires, which is conveniently what he's facing a lot of in like undead things.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He has his very special technique, the one earth-shattering ability that nobody else in this tournament has.
Yes.
And what is that, Jay?
Nigerundayo. He canonically will run away from a fight.
Oh, yes.
Well, yeah, sure, but where are you going to run to?
And the other thing that I think is important here is he will be able to predict what Yuji Itadori is going to say with infallible accuracy.
True, and then Itadori will be very shocked by this revelation.
He'll probably think it's very cool, actually, because actually Itadori is a bit of a goofball.
Yeah.
And then he will put his fist directly through Joseph Joestar's chest. And it will come out the other side holding his heart because he is going to destroy Joseph.
Yeah, I'm trying to
There's
think
no shot.
I'm trying to think of how, or I'm trying to remember how Hamon works, and he only really fought vampires with it.
Unless,
no, he fought
do
the
we want to
Pillar
say that Sukuna is undead and therefore the Hamon would work on him?
Well, he fought the Pillar Men, which is just like a monster kind of thing.
It's kind of the same thing, actually. When you really break it down to its bare roots,
Yeah,
they're kind of the same thing.
kind of.
Like a supernatural creature.
Mm-hmm.
And then do we want to say the Hamon would work on him? Because if it does,
I'd say it does.
Okay, but Itadori is still
so then we have Itadori on his own.
super strong.
Yeah.
But so
Super
is
strong.
Joseph.
I think it's pretty even at that point, but I think Yuji is slightly
I think
stronger.
Itadori still wins.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to flip a coin to decide for myself. But
You know
that's
what?
Not necessary.
You know what? Flip the coin.
Flip the coin. Let's
Flip
do
the
it.
coin. We
You know
need
what?
we
We're
need
never
another
going to do
outside
this
opinion.
ever again in this tournament,
Yeah.
so just do it.
As soon as he said he had a coin, I was like, ooh, shiny. I want to see this thing flip.
Ooh, shiny material.
Okay,
For the
I'm gonna try
listeners,
again.
Cole looks very anxious as he flips the coin in the air, fumbles it onto the ground.
He dropped
Where did
it.
go? He dropped it.
I've been looking at a computer screen too long. I couldn't
Yeah.
focus on it. Here it is.
What's the answer?
Heads is Yuji.
Okay. It's unanimous.
There we go. Unanimous.
Itadori wins. Sorry, Joseph.
Sorry, Joseph, if that is your real name.
It is.
Is that his real name?
Yes,
It is.
it is.
It is.
See you later, Joe.
Seth.
What are you laughing at?
Well, it was just a little Seth thrown at the end. I thought that was funny.
Okay, Gojo versus Yuji Itadori.
Oh. Oh, okay. This is what I thought the last matchup was going to be.
So this is essentially going to be the final fight of the manga, right?
Basically,
Probably, yeah.
Gojo wins.
Yeah.
Gojo wins. He even said it himself. He's like, "Could you beat what's his name?" He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, he actually says in the thing, he's like, yeah, I could beat you, no problem. And he's not like just saying that because he's like super cocky, which he is.
Mm-hmm.
But he like legitimately is like, no, he's the strongest thing there is.
Yeah.
So there's no like imminent plot twist where he's trying to convince himself that he'll be able to do it.
No. Like he straight up tells Juji like said several times, he's like, I will kill you if I have to.
Yeah, he is essentially he has like cosmic level powers.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
actually
basically.
kind of busted.
A little bit, yeah.
And they even they say it in Jujutsu Kaisen that he's busted.
Yeah. Well, there's one character that could probably be Gojo, and he's
who's
on
that?
your shirt, Mike.
I don't know who you're. Oh, okay. Well, for the listeners, I'm wearing a JoJo Part 5 t-shirt right now, and I do believe that he is talking about Golden Experience Requiem.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking of whether I want to because Requiem is kind of spoilers.
Yeah.
It's
So,
JoJo's.
yeah.
This is an anime podcast. Everybody knows
Well,
about JoJo.
Here's the thing too: is if you don't know what that is, then you don't know why it's spoilers. But
Yeah,
yes,
that's fair.
he Requiem would be able to beat him.
Yeah.
I think.
I want to talk about this
Forever.
off air.
Well, he
Yes.
would be able to beat him forever.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll kind of, for sake of not spoiling Part 5, we'll move on a bit.
Yeah.
But I do.
Yep,
and
yep,
the actual battle here is Gojo versus Yuji, and I think we
Gojo
are
wins.
unanimous here. Gojo
Yeah.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gojo's winning the whole thing.
Because I think in the manga, doesn't Gojo say basically the only way he'd be a problem is if he had all of Sukuna's fingers?
But even then, he said he could still beat the guy.
Yeah.
Sukuna.
Like, he
Yeah.
said a problem. He didn't say he would lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he only has like 2 or 3.
Yeah. So
Next,
we have number 8, Zoro. Versus Satoru.
is Gojo the only? How many Gojos did you put in this hat?
Just one. We're down to
Yeah,
like
that's true.
5.
yeah.
Yeah,
combatants
we're
here.
nearing the end here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in the end times, boys.
Okay,
I hate to
so-
break it to you guys, but Zoro? He ain't
Guys,
touching
MC
Gojo.
Hammer, yeah.
He ain't
Yeah.
touching him.
Yeah, no, like,
The only thing
Gojo's-
that I can think of is
I don't care how hard Zoro gets. Gross.
Gojo's gonna hit him pretty hard, and
Yeah.
Zoro's gonna be pretty hard, and Zoro can kind of see the future a little bit, but I don't think
He's
that's
gonna
gonna
see
be,
his own death. That's
Yeah.
what he's gonna see. Yeah.
He's just not like the
There's
battle will
nothing-
last a while, but I don't think there's a way that Zoro can kill Gojo.
yeah, there's nothing Zoro can really do.
Yeah. Sorry, Zoro.
Sorry, Zoro. I love you, my boy, but you ain't beaten the unbeatable prodigy that is Satoru Gojo. And who's Gojo going up against next, Cole?
Well, Gojo is going up against. Hold on. We got Light Yagami
Oh no.
Oh, God.
versus
Oh, wait a minute.
number 2, Gojo.
Wait
Wait a minute.
Gojo wins.
Wait a minute.
Gojo
Wait a
wins.
minute.
No.
What would happen if he wrote
I won't-
Satoru Gojo in the Death Note?
He would die, but he doesn't know his name. He has to know who
fair.
he is.
That's fair.
Okay,
He doesn't know
hear
his
me
name.
out. Hear me out here.
Yeah,
Cole, you're familiar with Satoru Gojo.
I am
Jay?
familiar with how he cannot be touched.
You're
Yeah, I am
also familiar with this character.
Yeah,
Are you familiar with his personality?
I am familiar with his personality, and that's where I was going.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
I think if Light straight up asked Gojo,
What's your name?
"What's your name?" I think Gojo would tell him
He
that
just
he
say
is
I'm.
Gojo.
Well, he also
I am
wouldn't know
Satoru
what the Death
Gojo.
Note was. He
Yeah,
wouldn't know the
yeah.
threat of the Death Note.
I am Satoru Gojo. I am the strongest being in the universe.
And in that
I am
speech, he would just
untouchable.
write Satoru Gojo,
And he's
and
like,
bam,
good
dead.
to know. Let me write that in my book.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Let me write that down so people will remember you.
Now here's the only issue. I don't remember exactly how fast the Death Note works. Because it's first to die. And Gojo sees Light as a mortal threat. But he is also still a goofy boy at heart.
He is still a goofy boy.
He
Also,
really doesn't take things seriously until like...
Also, he thinks that he's like unbeatable. So
Yeah, so he's going to goof around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honestly?
You
Honestly,
guys wanna vote?
I think we found our loophole, guys.
Guys want to vote?
I mean, yeah, let's vote.
I think it comes down to personality.
I
Jay?
think
Who you voting for?
Jay.
I'm voting for
Jay?
Light.
Oh, Cole?
Michael?
I'm.
Mike?
You know what? I just can't shake this feeling that they will both teleport into the ring,
Yeah.
and Gojo takes it seriously. He's ready to fight.
Yeah.
And Light knows I'm not a fighter.
Yeah.
But I just need to get this guy's name in my book.
Yeah.
And I think he can get Gojo to around enough that he can write the name in the book. I'm going Light Yagami.
Okay, well, Light wins. Unbelievable.
Dude.
When that name came up, I was like, oh, he's getting destroyed. But actually, though.
Yeah, like, when you think about it, like, he would have the Death
I'm also
Note.
voting for Light if anybody cares. Thanks for asking.
I thought I forgot that. Did I ask or no?
Nobody asked.
Like,
Nobody ever asked.
MC Hammer does not come into play much
No,
here.
not in this situation.
Yeah.
We're dealing with powers beyond
Wait,
human comprehension.
Wait, here's the thing, though.
Uh-oh.
They
we already
see
voted.
each other
We
as a
already
mortal
voted. We already
threat.
voted.
I know
Yes,
we
they
did.
both do.
But
Yeah,
like
but-
Gojo does that all the time, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
Also, personality-wise, Gojo probably is incapable of perceiving something as a mortal threat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but by rules,
true.
like, we have to understand that they
Yeah.
do.
Mhm.
like
Well-
literally, Sukuna is the other strongest thing there is, and he doesn't even really see him as a threat,
Yeah.
even though he probably should. So
Well,
Yeah.
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 So in
Well-
a twist of events, Light is managing to use his Death Note on Gojo in our
We've
tournament.
gotten rid of basically all the gods.
yeah.
Light, it's been fun, but you're about to go up against Itachi Uchiha.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is that the final? How many more do we have left?
No. We got a few more. I'll
Okay,
let you know
good.
when we're down to the final one.
Okay. This
Itachi.
is less close because Itachi is not telling him his name. Itachi's not messing around.
No,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's getting down to business.
In fact, if Light were to ask him, he would probably like not like he
He'd
would
probably be like, "Why do you
distinctively
want to know my
Yeah,
name?"
exactly. Or like he specifically would not tell him. Like
Yeah.
Itachi's so
doesn't-
cold-blooded, he
yeah.
killed his whole family.
yeah, well he doesn't
Exactly.
like he doesn't want people to know his name kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Itachi.
Yeah.
Itachi.
Yeah. Light has met his match. I was worried that Light was going to be our next overpowered character.
Is there
No,
I feel
literally,
like there's one character
anyone can beat Light,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for Gojo.
but except for Gojo. Well, Gojo, no, it's just like a bloop.
Yeah.
It was just like a random, like that.
That's just a weird blip. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
few.
it just
there's
happened.
There's a few people I think he could beat. I think he could probably get Naruto to also give up his name. Just kind of looking
Yeah.
at like the dumb guys, you know, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
the guys
Yeah.
who are gonna, they're A,
Yeah, but
talkative,
the
and
difference-
B, willing to give up their name.
The difference between Gojo and Naruto, though, is Gojo plays with his opponents and doesn't
Right.
just like immediately go for the kill. Naruto would
Yeah.
probably go for the kill.
Honestly, actually, Light was the worst case matchup for him.
Yeah.
Whereas in this one, Itachi is like the worst case matchup for Light, I would say.
Yeah.
oh
there's-
boys.
0% chance he gets his name. Itachi moves on.
Boys.
What's up?
boys,
What's up? What's
boys. We got a first time contender coming in.
This late?
Actually, we got two of them.
Also, the Death Note would take 6 minutes and 40 seconds for the person to die after being written.
It's good to know.
6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yes.
I thought there was a bit of a delay. I actually, thought so.
No, there is.
Well,
there is
that
a
kind of
delay.
changes everything.
Does it?
Well, yeah, Gojo can kill Light in 6 minutes, and
But would he?
well, it's too late now. It's too
It's
late.
too late now. It's too late
Yeah.
now.
It's too late.
I think there is I would say there is enough of a chance that he could get Gojo to play around with him long enough.
Mm-hmm. He's also like
That
very
he would
manipulative.
survive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's also very manipulative.
Listen, why are we talking about something that happened 2 rounds ago?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. What's this round? 2 first comers.
Yeah, we've got number 12, Arataka Regan from Mob Psycho 100
Oh.
versus number 6, Lelouch Lamprouje.
Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Regan
Gios,
by a
kill
landslide.
yourself.
Oh.
Lelouch.
Yeah.
Okay, hear me
Why
out here.
Regan? Why'd you pick Regan?
He's the greatest psychic. He's the master of the greatest psychic known to man. Therefore,
true.
he must be even stronger.
Of
That
course.
is that is a valid argument.
Have you, Mike? Did you watch Mob Psycho 100?
Yes.
Of course.
So
I'm
here's
memeing
how
here.
it's playing down. Here's how it's playing down. Reagan would approach Lelouch,
With salt.
throw salt at him, and then Lelouch would be like, Gios, right to Reagan, say, here's a gun, shoot yourself in the head, and then done.
I don't even think it'd get that far. I think it'd be Lelouch would be kill yourself,
Yeah.
and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lelouch all of a sudden coming out of nowhere, and he's
Yeah.
Sneaky strong.
sneaky strong.
It's almost like mind abilities are a little overpowered when it really comes down to a brawl.
Just a bit.
Well, guys, I just want to show you something. See this hat?
I see a hat.
Mm-hmm.
It looks very bare.
Looks very empty.
Oh, it's empty, boys.
Oh, it's on his head now.
I tried putting it on, and then I realized I'm wearing headphones.
I'm wearing
Yes.
headphones. Wait a minute.
So
Do you
that
see
won't
this
work.
hat?
So, yeah.
It's under
Under
my
the
headphones.
Yes.
Key move.
Smart boy. So obviously we've got Lelouch Lamperouge versus the number 10 seed Itachi Uchiha.
So you didn't actually specify. This is the final round.
This is the final round.
Okay, I just gotta ask. I thought you said Luffy was higher than Zoro. Have we not seen Luffy yet?
Yeah, where's Luffy?
This is very awkward silence. Oh no.
Okay, well then we got one more after this.
Surprise extra contender, Luffy.
Hold on, let me make sure we've got everyone else.
Honestly, I don't think Luffy's really gonna get through most of this round in here. Just looking at him, but he might stand a chance against these two finalists.
Perhaps.
Perhaps we'll find out
Perhaps.
right away.
I don't how did that happen?
Did you forget to write it down?
Well, I just wrote down numbers.
Oh, it's okay. We could just move on.
It must have been stuck to another one.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Luffy.
Okay.
Even
got
though your
Lelouch
name's Monkey.
versus Itachi. How do we see this battle playing out?
Can Itachi get through Gios?
No.
No.
But
No.
can Lelouch use his Gios before Itachi kills him?
Would Lelouch be on his mech?
No.
Or a mech?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
No. I think what would happen... Okay, so here's how I see this happening. They'd teleport into the arena.
Mhm.
Lelouch and Itachi, they don't know anything about each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So what's their first move that they do?
I feel
Against
like
an opponent
Lelouch
they
would
don't
immediately. I feel like Lelouch would immediately go for Gios. Itachi might try and see what Lelouch can do.
That's what I'm thinking too. I think that Lelouch should be able to get the Gios off before Itachi could get a... I want to say Tsukiyomi, but I forget what it's called, where he
Yeah.
traps them in his little world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lelouch is a one-trick pony, but that one trick is
Mm-hmm. And the funny thing
super
is,
strong.
if they break out of Gios, he can't use it again. So
Right.
after the command ends,
But we
the
know what his
command-
command is going to be.
but the
The co-
command
if
is
the
going
co-
to be kill yourself
Yeah,
Right.
and
Yeah.
the command doesn't end until they succeed
until they succeed it. Yep.
Yeah.
And Itachi has a lot of ways to kill himself too.
Oh, many. Yep.
In-
Lelouch, I think.
Lelouch, yeah.
I think honestly, Itachi's the stronger character in every way.
Yes.
And it's actually he's at a disadvantage because he's so strong that he would
Yeah.
not immediately go to his strongest move, whereas Lelouch only has the one thing and he's immediately going to his finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
if he sees something that's like a mortal threat. And
Like
Gios is
Itachi.
absolutely something that he would 100%, or is something that he would immediately go for.
yeah,
Well, that's all he could
Right.
go for.
that's all he's got.
Yeah. Well, he might have a gun, but like still,
That's true.
he'd still immediately start with Gios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's smart enough to know
Yeah.
that's the move. That's the
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why waste a bullet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lelouch.
Does Lelouch
So I guess
have to look into the eyes of his opponent when he uses Gios? I forget if that's a thing or not.
Yes, it is. Yeah, he has to look them in the eye.
And Itachi wouldn't know that, so that's kind of a
He
moot
wouldn't
point
know.
anyway.
Yeah, he wouldn't know.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the final round, the sudden final challenger, right, Cole?
Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy versus Lelouch. Luffy versus Lelouch. Very nice. Very
Okay.
nice alliteration.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I know you guys are probably thinking the same thing as the last one,
Yep.
but here's the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how Luffy would kill himself.
I'm kind of thinking the same thing, because
It doesn't matter. He would.
But
he
he's
has
made
to.
of. But he's made of rubber. It like.
He'd go walk into some water.
There's no water.
Oh, he'd just leave the stadium.
He'd just leave the stadium. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lelouch.
I'm sorry, Luffy. This is a
Yeah.
bad matchup for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Luffy.
So Lelouch.
Honestly, though, Lelouch coming in like at the
Out
last
of
minute,
nowhere,
but
yeah.
yeah, I did not
think
see that
honestly, like, okay, let's go back and look at like our OP characters. So Itachi, he already beat. I think he could beat Naruto.
Yep.
Same thing.
Yep, same thing.
I honestly think he could beat Gojo.
Yeah.
Same
Well,
reason.
Question, actually, do you think
Can Gojo kill
Kurama would
himself?
be able to snap Naruto out of it?
No. Well, maybe.
Because if he
There's
could,
two people in it.
Yeah.
But you can't be snapped out of a Gios.
Yeah, but nobody else is possessed by a, like, basically a god.
No, I know what you
Until
mean,
Gios.
but you can't be snapped out of it.
I can think of
He would live the rest of his life trying to kill himself.
Yeah.
What if it was Dazai?
I was thinking the same thing. I don't think he'd need Gios to be able to have to tell him that.
He would just show up and just
Lelouch would be like, kill yourself. And then he'd be like, I'm trying.
he'd be like, kill you.
Oh. Yeah. The other one there's one person I think that maybe could take him, and it's kind of a technicality here. I think that Itadori, because Itadori would kill himself and then Sukuna would take over his lifeless corpse.
Wait a second. Can Gojo see through his blindfold?
Oh, he'd be blindfolded.
Exactly.
It's a great point. Gojo actually would also be able to. I think I'd side with Gojo on that one too. So you know what?
That's a good point.
We didn't have a single undefeatable character in this tournament.
Yeah.
No.
That was a good tournament, guys.
Yeah, but Lelouch came out on top in the end.
Yeah, the guy was
Lamperouge.
good old one-trick pony.
Yeah.
Lelouch.
And there's absolutely no argument that could be made against our final decision.
Simply none.
No.
There's simply no argument that could be made, but you can try arguing with us on Twitter. My Twitter is @AniProCole. That's AniProCole. Jay, what's your Twitter?
You can follow me at JGaredian, JayGaredian. Mike, where can they find you on the lovely Twitter platform?
You can follow me at GRITTYGUNDAM. And then you can also follow all of the AniPro podcast on Twitter at AniProPod. Why do I do this every week?
I thought you were about to say AniProCrocole.
Because you know what happens? I always try doing something goofy when I'm saying my thing, and then I get distracted by that, and I forget how to spell.
you gotta just get into your mic and tell the people where to find you.
Just do it.
And of course, no matter what you're listening to us on, whether it be YouTube or Spotify or Apple Podcasts, leave a like, review, and subscribe. And of course, come to our Discord. You can find all of our links to everything on Linktree. That's linker.ee at AniPro /AniProPod.
I did it to
next time on the AniPro Pod, I think we're finally gonna do that review that Jay's been waiting for. We're gonna review Classroom of the Elite.
Let's go.
But until next week, we say, as we do at the end of every episode of the AniPro podcast.
Wait!
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Lelouch versus Goku. Quick.
Lelouch.
Yeah. Goku,
Okay.
kill yourself.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goku's super strong, but yeah. Anyway, bye-bye.
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 Bye bye.